Jay Brody through the middle. That misses Marner. He'll look back, and there's Matthews coming down the slot. Pass in front, and in tight. Can't tuck it. Pass Forsberg. Matthews with a look, and here come the Sens turning the other way. Just past the 6-minute mark of the second period. In they come with a chance to the net, and it's stopped by Sholgren getting a piece. Off the boards and back out ahead. Morgan Riley. He has help with him. Robertson, the pass, in tight, and that one just misses. Sens have it back again in their own zone. Good pressure here by Toronto. Giroux will have a push the other way for Ottawa. Claude Giroux to the net. Look, shoots. Stopped by Sholgren. Got a glove on that. Stays in here by Ottawa. Sanderson. Center that. And another kick save by Sholgren. Brody. Here's Nick Robertson with speed. Gets by. Tavares will get in now. Robertson with him. Pass in front. Tavares. And a stop. Forsberg. Cleared down the ice by the Ottawa Senators. And icing will be the call against Ottawa. 9:14 to go in the second period. Scoreless here in Scotiabank Arena. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying it. So far been an Ottawa game in terms of possession and chances on goal. Here's the draw. One back and controlled by the Sens. Hamonic. Up for Claude Giroux. On the left wing with speed down the slot. Looking in, a penalty coming, and it's going against Toronto. Ottawa will go to the first power play tonight. Leafs penalty kill this season, 82%. Yeah, it's been one of the best, if not the best power play in the league this year. Round one, penalty kills. It's cleared by Giordano and offside against the Sens as it just comes out. A reset here by the Ottawa Senators. Face-off just outside the line. One back controlled by the Sens. Brandstrom to Giroux. At the line, centers. Brandstrom in front. Stopped by Sholgren, loose. He made another. Getting across as the Sens look like they had that going in, and it's cleared down the ice by the Maple Leafs. A minute to go in this Ottawa power play. As here comes Sanderson with speed. Leafs after him. To the middle of the ice. Still has the puck and now being pushed and shoved for it. As here's Brassard in. Look, shoots. Sholgren down. Made the save again. Eric Sholgren has been sharp in this middle frame as Toronto's been on their heels a little bit. Yeah, the Leafs haven't been their fullest of capacity here tonight, and Sens still on the power play here for a bit of time. Round one back, Sholgren 13 saves so far. Here's Tkachuk, spins. That's a shot, and another save as he got a toe on that. Leafs, it's Justin Hall for Marner, and back down the Ottawa ice. That'll do it for the power play. Forsberg plays it behind his goal. Camp is after it. David Camp with good pressure. In behind the net. Camp looking in front from behind. Camp has that again. Makes his way to the net. Great stop. Forsberg gets across. Camp back. Under 5 to go in the period. Riley. Here's Brody with a shot right on. Marner back again. Another shot that's off a leg. And Marner in front of backhand. That's centered to the net. And the Sens get it out. Here comes Drake Batherson. Speed down the right. Through the middle of the ice. Marner back on it. He'll flip it down. Goes all the way. Icing warning. But Camp is there first. In front. Trying to center from the corner. Tkachuk in his own zone. Bumped off the puck there by Kerfoot. Good pressure here and pushing and shoving for it. That's Kerfoot holding it against the boards. And the Sens digging in there for it, and finally DeMerke gets it free. Here's Batherson. Just over a minute to go in the second period. The good pressure here by the Maple Leafs. Batherson again. Tavares took a man down, and Ottawa's going back to the power play. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Scoreless from Scotiabank Arena. Face-off will come here, right side of the Leaf goal. A lot of tight games at home on this homestand. No easy games for the Maple Leafs. Hall will pick it up and clear down, and that should pretty much do it for the period as Engvall's after it. Brandstrom. Leafs coming off a 2-1 overtime win over the New York Rangers. 3-0 against the Islanders. Here's a step to the net. Giroux stopped by Sholgren, and Brody clears it down, and that'll do it for 2. Good save by Sholgren at the buzzer, and it's scoreless through 40 tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Shots on goal in the hockey game are 15-10 Ottawa. Hits are 11-8 Toronto. Shots on goal, were 15-10. Faceoffs 5-4 Sens. Power plays Ottawa for 1. They're on the power play. Start the third period for a minute 30. We head to the third, scoreless. Welcome into the third period. The Ottawa Senators and the Toronto Maple Leafs, second of 4 meetings this year. The second and final time here, though, in Toronto this season. Toronto took the opener 4-1. Played ahead for Camp. Turned over at center. Just started the third period. Toronto short a man as Drake Batherson in. Has Tkachuk with him. A shot. And that's scooped up by Shulgren and played down and picked up here by Hall and cleared back down the ice. This takes a weird ricochet and the Leafs race after it. Marner in, short-handed, and a great stop, Forsberg. Good pressure there by Mitch Marner. Knocks it around to the far side to break it. Kept in by Marner. Good pressure. Here's Tkachuk for Batherson, and 11 seconds to go on the power play. Now it's done as David Kampf is after it. DeBrincat back on it. Here's Alex DeBrincat. Centers that ahead for Tim Stützle. To the middle of the ice. Take it down. Here's Tavares. This finds Justin Hall. Hall trying to get in. Matthews was with him, and it comes out to center. Back in it's Stützle with good room and a drop pass, and Matthews is there to break it in. He can't get it to the net. Picked up by Brody. Good pressure here by the Sounders. They try to get to the net and do, and a stop Shulgren easy there. Leafs pick it up. Shots 1-1 here in the third. And just about 5 gone here in the third period now. Fired in by the Leafs. Matthews picks it up. Austin Matthews is moving, scores! Austin Matthews, the hands in tight. Back-to-back games, he strikes. And the Leafs take the lead here in the third. 1-0. Yeah, what a goal here, Matthews. Look at the hands. Beautiful play in tight. And he sees the send and puts it right between the defense and right up and over that left shoulder of Forsberg to give Toronto the first goal of the game here in the third. So Austin Matthews will get that one, his 43rd of the season. And Toronto with a 1-0 lead. Draw one by Tavares. The pass turned over. Brody trying to get through the middle of the ice. There's Chabot turning back in his own zone. Good pressure here by Tavares. Zub. Demont. And the Sens get it through the middle of the ice as here comes Shane Pinto. Riley back. Good play. And the Leafs defensively get in position. Here's Tavares back ahead. Robertson with speed. Nick Robertson breaking in. Shoots. And a stop. Forsberg there. Plays that down. Chabot. Leafs keep it in. That is Nick Robertson in behind the net. Here's Chabot again. Good pressure. Pinto. Back ahead for Joseph. To the middle of the ice, it's Tyler Mott. From the right, looks, shoots, stopped by Shulgren. That's played for Nylander. And back ahead for TJ Brody. Brody with speed. Robertson is after it. Sens get it back halfway through the third period. 1-0. Pinto in. From the left side, bumped off the puck. Leafs get it again. It's played ahead for Bunting. Michael Bunting with speed. They're not going to catch him. Bunting in, shoots, stop. And fighting that off is Forsberg. He plays it down for Zub. Here's Giroux. Back ahead for Tyler Mott. Through the middle of the ice, he's taken down again. Mogan, center that pass. Mete resets. That gets by Riley. Brassard back in. Good pressure by Morgan Riley, and the Leafs push it out. Bunting might have a step again. Michael Bunting in, shoots, and a stop Forsberg, and it goes up and out of play. 6:40 to go in the third. 1-0 Toronto. Austin Matthews, the goal. Faceoffs in the game are 6-5 for the Leafs. What a contest it's been, and Eric Shulgren has been stellar in between the Leaf pipes. Wrong one back controlled here by the Sounders in their own zone. Sanderson back for Giroux. Here's Bunting. Back to it. He'll center that for Morgan. Dennis Morgan breaks in. Morgan shoots, and a save there. Mete back. Centers that off the boards for Bunting. Back in, that finds Morgan. Centered and across, and it bounces and stays in. Now he'll come out by Claude Giroux. 4.5 to go here in the third period. Sens come in. Center and pass cut. Giordano looks up ice. He'll play that all the way down. And that will go for icing against the Maple Leafs with 3:34 left to play. Leafs beat the Sens earlier in the year here in Toronto, 4-1. 1-0 so far here tonight. Late in the third, Austin Matthews, the only goal of the game. Here's the draw. Matthews, the most success against Ottawa of all teams in his career. That's how he started his career and scored 4 goals in his first game as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Yeah, what a debut it was for the kid, and what a player he has become this far over the years. Giordano looks at ice and finds Morgan. Morgan turns back, 1.5 minutes to go, and that misses Matthews. Sanderson, it stays in. Matthews in the slot. Shoots, stop. Loose, there it was at the side of the net. Bunting back in front. Matthews again. Fired that right on, and a save again in tight. The Sens get it ahead to break it through the middle of the ice. They're going to look to pull the goaltender. There's Mete. Leafs turn back. Let's play it ahead for Bunting. Bunting has Matthews with him. Centers, and a shot scores. Austin Matthews. And he puts it in the back of the net for his 44th of the year. It's 2-0 with the empty net goal. Yeah, enough to put this game to bed. Just about. 40 seconds on the clock. Wrong back controlled by Ottawa. Chabot, that's poked in by Marner. Marner looks back. He has Matthews again. Pass to him. Matthews in the slot. Shoots, and a fanned on opportunity. Kerfoot back in the slot. That's Matthews trying to knock it down. Stays in. Marner with good pressure. Chabot in the corner. Good battle again for it. The Sens get it out to center. Batherson. Ottawa's going to pull the goaltender now. Batherson in, shoots. Stopped by Shulgren. Brody for Kerfoot. Kerfoot ahead. Brody for Matthews. Austin Matthews gets by the step and shoots and scores! A hat-trick empty net goal! His 45th of the year, his third tonight to make it 3-0 Toronto. Hats come flying down here in Scotiabank Arena. Well, they sure do. What a game for Austin Matthews. You had mentioned it here, and 45 on the year now. This kid is red hot for a reason, and it's a lot of Maple Leafs with a big third period, a 3-goal push. Matthews got started early in the third, and 2 late goals puts it away here tonight. Here's Nylander, has help with him in Robertson. Enters the zone, looks back and centers that. Nylander for Robertson in tight, shoots, stop, rebound, and put to the net. Forsberg down, has it for the Leafs. Shut out the Ottawa Senators. 3-0 here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. One more game to go in this homestand, and the Leafs will head back to the road, starting with the Red Wings. 3-0 here tonight, a well-deserved win for this Toronto Maple Leafs squad. Just well-fought beginning to finish. Couldn't really do anything to the third period, but that's okay. Both teams were held off pretty well, and Toronto just comes out the stronger team this afternoon.